What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video here. We have a very important one for you guys this evening. We're going to obviously be talking a little bit about the broad crypto markets with Bitcoin. I'm going to be giving you guys three more really solid, strong crypto setups that I think have the ability to make explosive moves to the upside in the near future. But I do want to talk again about XRP. We talked about this name yesterday, its technical setup, kind of the results of what we've been talking about with XRP on Twitter, and what I've been giving out in my private community. But some of the comments and some of the other things that I've seen on social media have me very worried about kind of how people are navigating this altcoin run here in this crypto market. And I think we really got to talk about what's going on here. So without further ado, guys, let's get into all of that information. If you guys do enjoy the information and analysis that I provide for you guys in these videos here, make sure you go down and hit that like button. Costs you nothing to do it. Helps me out a whole lot in getting these videos out to as many people who actually want to learn. And little announcement, I made a little bit of a mistake that's actually going to benefit you guys watching this here. Again, as always, I'm going to throw up some of the gains of all my students in my private community. I had a little bit of an issue with the website on there. That issue got fixed, created another one, which gives all of you guys a 2-week free trial. Now, I'm not going to leave that up for very long, guys. So if you guys do want access to all of the course curriculum videos, the pre-market plans, the full watch list of stocks and cryptos about to explode before they do, the private live streams every day, the macro research reports, the single stock research reports, I'm probably forgetting something in there too. There's a lot in there. Make sure you guys check out that link down below. Again, guys, I've been studying marketing since I was 14 years old. I'm 25 now, almost 26. If you guys want to come and learn how to have long-term success, make sure you guys hop in there. But, all right, let's get right into it over here. I'm taking up enough of your guys' time. First, Bitcoin. So, if you guys watched the video yesterday, we were talking a lot about this prior all-time high zone on Bitcoin here, how it was respected, how we were starting to consolidate, and I wanted to see us hold above that daily 10 exponential moving average here. We did, and then we started to sell back into this prior all-time high zone today, which, again, we did respect, which is a good thing to see. And again, that base case scenario here, guys, is I don't really think that we're going to invalidate this zone here. I personally don't think it's the most likely scenario here, but just because I don't think it's the most likely scenario doesn't mean that it's impossible for it to happen. So, obviously, I would like to see us close above this EMA again, start to consolidate here a little bit more, break to the upside, and then go for those all-time highs. So, overall, we still haven't really shifted that trend to the downside yet in Bitcoin, and we're still looking really, really, really strong. So let's talk a little bit about XRP here and some of the things that I've been seeing in the comment sections and honestly in other videos out there on social media. The first thing that I'll say here is this, guys. As a content creator, especially with the size of this channel here and a lot of my other platforms too, Instagram, TikTok, I don't know if other people feel this way, but I feel like I have the responsibility to really give you guys the best information possible, not lead anybody astray. And it's very easy, I think, for a lot of people to fall into the clicks and views trap, where you could say that, let's just say, for example, people are saying XRP is going to go to 10,000. That's going to get a boatload of views for a couple of different reasons, mainly the psychological reaction from viewers that are invested in things like XRP. So let's kind of click over here and just kind of talk a little bit about people's expectations about what could actually happen during this altcoin run, and also how to best manage your positions that you have during this crypto bull market here. And I want to make this very clear to everybody. This is not a video where I'm coming out against XRP and talking about how this is something that you should sell and you should not be in it and all of these things. If you guys like this, stay in it. Do whatever you want to do. You guys have seen me call this thing left and right perfectly to a T over the last couple of weeks here, especially if you're following me on Twitter. This is something that's obviously awesome to trade. Now, with that being said, there are people out there that are calling for very, very aggressive price targets, 100, 500, 1,000, 10,000 I've even seen. That just does not really seem possible to me. People like to say that market cap does not matter, and I will also say, theoretically, it doesn't. Because if there's an infinite amount of demand and a finite amount of supply, then technically you could see price just continue up into infinity exponentially as the buyers just continue to buy all of the existing supply up. That's just the normal elements of supply and demand. But what you have to think about is what is going to happen in reality. In reality, what is actually going to be happening with this? Now, could it continue to run higher? Yes. Now, I think a lot of people are a little bit too bullish on the prospects of Ripple here too. Again, it definitely could be used as that bridge currency. Again, you have those faster transactions, you have lower fees, lower costs of these transactions, which is a very good thing. But you also have to realize if you are going from one currency to XRP back to another currency, there's technically a buy and sell. So it's not really creating the demand that I think a lot of people think it is. And that's just kind of the fundamental kind of area of it right there. But just going back to kind of like just normal market dynamics here, there is going to be a point at which people do not want to buy anymore. If you think about what this has done over the last couple of weeks here, I mean, this is up like multi-hundreds of percent. People don't like to chase in the market. You're going to have two people. They're either going to sit on the sidelines and say, we do not want to buy this because it's too high, or you're going to have people that chase that honestly are probably going to lose money anyway. Now, this is where kind of we get into the most important part here. So shout out to all of you guys that have made it to this part of the video. This is how I think everybody should be managing these crypto positions or trades during this altcoin season or bull market, whatever you want to call it. But again, none of this is financial advice. You can do whatever you want. If you want to try and hold XRP to 100, it's your money. You by all means, you can do that. What a lot of people are trying to do here is they are trying to get rich and retire off one trade. One doesn't teach you anything. It's very, very difficult to do that in the short term. It's, I would say, almost impossible, and you have better chances going out and winning the lottery or going to the casino and making some money. Those of you guys that are in the market here thinking that you are just going to retire off one thing, you're really putting yourself at a disadvantage. All of you, I'm telling you guys this right now. I mean, I've worked with high school students, like elderly people that have had some experience in the market. Everybody has the ability to come in and learn the proper skills to make money in the market over the long run if you think about the market slightly differently than everybody else does. Everybody out in the market is trying to get rich on one thing. They're trying to put all their eggs in one basket and say, this is going to go from some really low number to some really high number. I'm going to execute perfectly. I'm going to sell the top and I'm going to retire and be done. Guys, that just sounds unrealistic to me. It just doesn't sound like that's something that people should be aiming for and should be looking for out of the markets here. Again, it's your money. You can do whatever you want. But I would say that you have some of the best opportunity here to not only make money, but learn how to make money in the market. And by just kind of being one of those normal degenerate retail traders, you are missing out on one of the best opportunities that has ever existed to learn how to make money and to make money in the market long term. So it's that psychological flip to say, okay, how can we actually manage our capital really, really in the best way possible during these moves? Now, again, remember, I'm not against any of these. If you want to hold XRP, go for it, and here's how you can do it smartly. We talked a little bit about this in the last video here, but if you guys were getting these entries where I was outlining them down in here at about 1.2 or up in here at about 1.54, you can do what I like to call making it free. Now, you're not going to be up over 100%. Well, you would be from here, but from this recent entry here at 1.5. But I feel like a lot of you guys that are watching this video here are going to be up on your positions here over 100%. Now, what I like to do with these, they're called position trades, where you're allowing yourself to hold for multiple weeks, multiple months, versus a swing trade, which could be a couple days or a week or 2 weeks. What I like to do is if I nail one and the position goes up 100% or more, I like to make it free. So the position doubles or a little bit more than doubles. I like to sell half of my position, get my initial investment back, and am able to ride risk-free for the remainder of the trend, whatever that may be. what this allows you to do, just like I just said, is you take your initial investment back. You have no more risk. If this thing were to go to 100, you're still going to make a bunch of money, but you're protecting your initial capital so that you can go use that to do other things in the market and diversify a little bit, and to make sure that you have the ability to take advantage of all of the opportunity that the market has to offer. So I know I'm a little bit long-winded there. We've been talking for a little bit. I do not want people to get caught up in these crazy, unrealistic price targets and get themselves hurt. Some of you guys are going to hate this video here. You're going to say, you don't know what you're talking about. You don't like all these things. You're whatever. I don't care. You can do whatever you want with your money. At the end of the day, for my audience here, I feel like I have the responsibility to do what's right by them and to make sure that these are not things that are being floated around, especially around this channel here. So let's get into a couple of these awesome crypto setups that we have. I'll send you guys on your way, and then we'll be done. So we're going to go through this a little bit quickly here, just because I've been talking for a while. We have XLM as the first one, Stellar Lumens over here. So this isn't necessarily the perfect setup that we're looking for here, but again, if we are able to break to the upside here, right around this 60-cent area here, I think this could make a very, very, very significant move to the upside. We've moved up. We've started to consolidate. We are now using this 10 exponential moving average as support. If this thing starts to break from here, you could see some pretty significant movement. Next one here is going to be XTZ. This one I really like. You've seen a nice pop to the upside, some nice consolidation and convergence down to this 10 exponential moving average here on the daily time frame. If we are able to break above this 175 area here, I think this could make some very significant moves to the upside, just like we've seen with a lot of these in the past. If you guys aren't following me on Twitter yet, Short the VIX2, make sure you guys are. The calls that I've been making recently, guys, are pretty insane. Those of you guys that have been following me kind of know the deal here. They've been really, really, really awesome. So let's kind of talk about this last one here. I know we're going through these a little bit quickly. This is probably my favorite one. Now, we did call, for the private group, I did call XYO. That one was one of the best crypto callouts that I have ever made. And this chart here is reminding me of the look that XYO has. Obviously, I don't think it's going to move that much, but you still could get a very, very sizable move to the upside if we are to break above this 20-cent area here that I have outlined as an alert on my screen here. So those are the three new setups that we're looking for, everybody. Again, don't be going crazy. Don't fall into this trap of everybody giving you guys crazy, unrealistic price targets. You guys know what you need to do in the market. And I think at this point too, and I say this to the group, everybody knows what they should and should not do in the market. Deep down, you all have that feeling of this is probably what I should do at this given moment. Should you hold or should you sell? Should you take profits? Should you make sure that you're going to take care of yourself and your family and your own financial situation? Or listen to some of these yahoos on the internet that are saying that one of these coins is going to go up like 50x from where it is. So, guys, that's going to wrap it up for this one. If you guys did enjoy the information and analysis that I provided for you guys in this video here, make sure you go down and drop a like button. I know that this video is not for everybody, and some of you guys are going to be very disappointed, but hey, it is what it is. So, team, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.